Michelle, and you're watching Real Life with Michelle, where we tell live stories, I don't know where I got that from. You know what? My cat, the kitten, you're going to see the kitten running around like a wild thing because she's in a mood. He's in a mood. Boy. Okay, where was I? How do you love somebody that you don't like, or that has done something bad to you, or that has wronged you, or that you just don't like how they act, or you don't like their attitude, or they hurt you really bad? Because believe me, I've been hurt really bad. And the person that hurt me, I don't hate. I used to hate. No, I don't used to hate him. I didn't like him for what he did to me, but I never hated him. I don't think. I don't know. It hurt, believe me. I've been through some stuff. And when I tell you I've been through some stuff, I'll tell you about some of the stuff I've been through on here, but probably not all of it. But here's the story. I was married 10 years. And my husband at the time decided he just didn't want to be married anymore. Okay. So he came home from work one afternoon and he just said, I don't want to be married anymore. And I said, what? Where'd that come from? I just don't want to be married anymore. I just can't do this anymore. Okay, now this is after us being married 10 years and together even a little more than that. He was a big part of raising my daughter's lives, you know, and he just decided he didn't want to be married anymore. And then he left. And then he didn't come home that night. So I was crushed. That totally crushed me. I was devastated. For weeks, it was going into spring, and for weeks, I couldn't think. I couldn't nothing. The flowers bloomed, and I missed it. I missed it. I wouldn't eat. I lost probably 20 pounds. I got very thin. I was already very thin, believe it or not. I was already very thin to start with. And I just looked homely. I was so skinny, I looked homely. But I took my month to grieve. My daughters were very helpful, very helpful. I was packing, getting and moving out, so I was busy. And my daughters helped me tremendously when I was moving. I moved out of the house in with my mom and dad. And that's my mom and dad that's our safe place. In my family, that's everybody's safe place, my parents' house. So me and the girls, two of them, my oldest daughter had moved out. She was living somewhere else. Moved in with my parents. And I'll back up a little bit. As we were moving, I decided, whoa, I gotta change this around. I can't feel like this. I have a life to live here. And that's when I started a little bit to feel better. So I started feeling better about myself then. And I actually saw the flowers outside for the first time. We were at my mom and dad's, and it was probably 6 months or a year after my divorce with him. And I got to thinking, wow, I can't hate him. God doesn't want us to hate people. He wants us to love everybody. God's all about love. He wants us to love everybody. So I can't hate this man that did this awful thing to me. He left me. Not only did he leave me, but he took all the money out of our bank account. So he left me with like 15 bucks. That was it. So I have these two girls at home at the time. I have $15 in the bank account, and I drive a school bus part-time, and that doesn't pay very much at all. So he just thought that was the funniest thing, leaving me with no money in the bank account. Well, that was okay with me. You know what? Because I didn't care. I cared, but I didn't care all at the same time. I figured, you know, I'm going to make it. I'll make it. So I went back to school. I did that. And I got my motorcycle license, so I am officially a motorcycle driver. I don't have one at the time. I couldn't ride one now if I wanted to, but I have my license. So, anyway, I was sitting on my mom and dad's back porch. You'll probably hear that a lot in my videos because that's the place to go. as I was sitting there, again, it's like, I can't hate this man. I can't hate this man. So I've gone to church a lot in my life. And I knew that I needed to forgive him. So slowly but surely, hold on a minute, my dog's chewing something. All right, I'm back with the cat's Lincoln log. The dog chewed up the little Lincoln log. All right, back to the story. I'm sorry. So, I can't hate this man. I just can't hate this man. As much as I want to not like him, I can't hate him. So, I started to pray for him. I knew from going to church that you pray for the people you hate. And eventually God will take that hate away from you. And I'm like, yeah, right. What God is this? It's my God, I know. But how is that possible? How in the world is that possible? If I pray for this person, you're going to make me not hate this person anymore? All right, well, okay, well, I'll try. And I'll try with my whole heart, okay? Not I'm going to try and see and test God. No, I'm not testing God. I'm going to try with my whole heart because I want to. So every day, I prayed a small little prayer for him. Something like, Dear God, please help him have a good day today. That's how it started. And then, Dear God, please help him find happiness. And sure enough, guess what? I didn't hate him anymore. Do I love him? I love him. I'm not in love with him. I love him as a person. I love everybody as a person. And he is a person. I'm not in love with him. And he wronged me, and I forgave him. He didn't even ask me to forgive him. He didn't even say, Michelle, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for how I left. I'm sorry for not telling the girls goodbye, which that's another story. I'm sorry for taking all the money out of the bank. I'm just sorry. He never said he was sorry, and that's okay with me, because you know what? I forgave him. So in your life, if you have that person that you just don't like, or somebody that has wronged you, or somebody that you just, has hurt you bad, you can forgive them without even them asking for forgiveness. And if you pray for them every day, just that little itty bitty prayer that I did, eventually that hate in your heart is going to go away, and you're going to not hate that person anymore. It doesn't mean that you want to have a relationship with them, because I don't want to have any sort of relationship with him. So he's like one of those persons that you keep at arm's length. You stay over there in your lane, and I'm not mad at you, and I don't hate you, and I forgive you, even though you didn't ask me to forgive you. You stay in your lane, and I'll love you from there. You can do that too. So, come back for more videos. Who knows what I'm going to film next? Like, and make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and that little bell over there to get notifications when I post again. Bye.